Durland. I'm a brewer here at Comrade. I've been here about almost 2 years now. And Comrade's been here about 3.5, almost 4 years in April. So I came on as the second brewer to kind of relieve some pressure from the brewmaster and make sure that we can actually keep up with demand. 21st birthday, my dad bought me a homebrew kit. And yeah, so he's always been into kind of the craft beer scene, and it was like, I obviously had some with him even before then, so he knew that I was already a fan. So for my 21st, we went up to the New Belgium Brewery, did a tour, and then on the way back, we stopped at the homebrew shop and got all the stuff to start cooking in the kitchen. I really like the whole kind of recipe formulation, coming up with that, because it's definitely like an art and a science together, where you're trying to combine different ingredients to make this this flavor that you're really intending to have. So coming up with new recipes is a whole lot of fun. Most of them are Mark's recipes that he's been working on. He's been a brewer for about 10 years longer than I have. So and he's the founding brewer. So most of them are his, but when we're coming up with new ones, we'll kind of bounce ideas off each other. We'll walk into the cooler and see what hops we got, and kind of be like, hey, what do you think about this with that? Oh, maybe a little bit of this. And sometimes we'll work on a recipe for weeks, and sometimes we'll come up with it just that morning. Just the two of us do absolutely everything here that's behind the house. So the term is called grain to glass brewing. So basically, we're in charge of, every day is going to be something a little different, but it's going to have kind of the same end goal at the end of the week. So one day might just be all cleaning, which is super important. Another day like today, we're actually brewing the beer. And then after it's done fermenting, we got to send it into the cooling room. So kind of every day is actually a little different, but every week is pretty similar. Our number one seller by far is Superpower, which is absolutely a wonderful, delicious beer. I don't drink it on a daily basis, but I usually go, we make pretty consistently, we'll make a kind of a single hop series called a SMASH series. It stands for single malt and single hop beer. And so you kind of really get to know hops that way, and the grain, because there's only a couple of ingredients, so if I taste this, I know exactly what that flavor is, and you can kind of attribute it to exactly that hop. So you really get to know the ingredients better doing it that way. On the weekend, I'll come in for beers with my wife, and the place will be packed and everyone's laughing and playing music and stuff, and it's kind of like nice, it feels good to bring joy to the world,